What's good? What's good? What's really good? Good people. That's right. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That's right. That's right. Welcome to episode 3 of Sunday Morning Live. I am your host, the man that you all know and love, E Digger. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for stopping by to get this daily dose of inspiration, motivation, entertainment coming your way to get you ready for the work week ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for tuning in. And just in case if you don't know how to get to Charm City Direct TV, it's real simple. You can go to facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. You can also go to YouTube at Charm City Direct TV. You can also go to Twitch, and by the good people at Twitch, you can watch us live right now at Charm City Direct TV. And from the good people at mmbpradio.com, you can check us out right now by going to their website at www.mmbpradio.com. What can I say, good people? Great show coming up today because we're going to be talking about the topic, loving yourself first. You have to love yourself first before you can love others. You can't just not love yourself, but love someone else. You have to love yourself wholeheartedly first before you love others. So that is the topic today. I would greatly appreciate it if you do a couple of things for me. If you can share this broadcast and also join in on the conversation of this broadcast. Send your comments, your feedback, your questions, anything you like right here live on this broadcast. But before I get into the show, I just want to give you a quick dose of inspiration right now.
Yes, you. Stop right now. Stop exactly what you're doing and acknowledge yourself. You have been through so much in your life. All of the struggles, the trauma, the trials, the tribulations, everything that's going on in your life has defined who you are. You have made it this far and you're still living through all of that shit that you went through. So right now, stop and love yourself, because no one will ever acknowledge you, and ultimately if they do, it'll never land as much as if you give yourself the love and you give yourself that acknowledgement. So right now, stop and reflect, contemplate, journal, and think about all of the trauma and the troubles that you have been through. So I really want you to hug yourself, to love yourself, and to hold yourself close, because you are the person ultimately that has made it. And because of that, you are strong, you are powerful, and anything you want to do, you can do. So move through it, move through the struggles, move through the trauma, and become a better, stronger person. The person that I know and you know you can be.
That's right, good people. First and foremost, you got to love yourself before you love others. And today, good people, we're going to talk about it. Sunday Morning Live starts now. That's right, good people. Sunday Morning Live right here in the studios of Charm City Direct TV. You can check out Charm City Direct TV from anywhere on your mobile device and on your desktop, laptop, anywhere. You can watch Charm City Direct TV programming on the network by going to Facebook at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. You can also head on over to YouTube, which we are live right now, and check out Charm City Direct TV Sunday Morning Live right now at Charm City Direct TV. We are live on Twitter at Charm City Direct, and we are also live on Twitch, and we are live on MMBP Radio. You can check that out right now by going to their website at www.mmbpradio.com. Shout out to my good friend, the owner of MMBP Radio, my good friend, number two mentor when I came over to MMBP Radio a long time ago, my good friend DJ Smooth. Make sure you check MMBP Radio out. They are doing some wonderful things over there, so make sure you check them out. Go to MMBP Radio. You can download the app on TuneIn. You can also check them out directly on their website, which is www.mmbpradio.com. What can I say, good people? Today we're going to be talking about the topic, loving yourself first. Loving yourself first. There's not a day that goes by without me giving myself some love. And then speaking of love, the all too familiar passage that comes to mind, and this is absolutely fitting during this time because we all know what's coming up. We all know that Love Day. I call it Love Day. It's Valentine's Day when you profess your love on this day, but I think you profess your love every day to that significant other, to your family, to your friends. But to me, you love every day. And especially you love on yourself every day. So this passage of scripture is all too familiar and all too common when I think about love. And it reads from First Corinthians 13, 4, verses 4 through 8. And it reads, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not ignorant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hope all things, and endures all things. Love never ends. Let me say that again, good people. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. And as for knowledge, it will pass away, good people. We all know that scripture all too common. We have heard it, we have read it, we have applied it somewhere in our lives. But like I said, it's only fitting for this month because of Love Day, which is Valentine's Day. But like I said, every day is love. Every day you should be saying I love you to that special person. You should say I love you to your family, your friends, your the ones who hold you dear. But today, good people, I want to talk about a topic that a lot of people seem to forget about is loving themselves. You have to love yourself enough to love someone else. You have to be able to look in the mirror at yourself and say, I love you. When was the last time you did that, good people? When was the last time that you walked into a room with a mirror and looked at yourself and said, I love you, and really meant it? When was the last time that you congratulated yourself? When was the last time that you patted yourself on the back for a job well done? When was that last time that you smiled because of an achievement, because of a compliment? When was that last time that you just tuned out the world and loved on yourself? It's funny because last week my wife went on a date and she said, Ernest, I'm going on a date tonight. And the first thing I said, what the, with who? I'm thinking, girlfriends, girl night out, whatever. But she said, I'm going out and on a date with myself. And she did the whole shebang. She did the whole chocolate covered rose. Chocolate covered. I said chocolate covered roses, chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered pineapples. Had a bottle of wine, her favorite wine, which is chocolate wine. She treated herself to a foot massage. She broke out the foot massager thing that I bought for early birthday gift, and she treated herself to a night with just her. Sometimes when you love on yourself, you do things like that, good people. And would you believe that there's a lot of people walking around here right now who are disgruntled, angry, mad, bitter, resentful, hurt because they do not love themselves? And when you are all of those things, how can you make it so easy for you to love on someone else. Every morning when I get up, I have this burst of energy now because I'm taking these gummies, these goalie gummies. If you and I'm not endorsed by them. I wish I was, but I get this burst of energy after eating two. I only take two. I can't do six, which they recommend because I haven't tried taking six. I don't want to kill myself. But they are the apple cider, apple vinegar gummies. I happen to like them. At first, I was like, apple. I mean, I love apple, but vinegar, like, So I take those early in the morning, and I get this jolt. I get this instant jolt. Not an instant jolt, but it slowly come up on you, and uh, I get up. I get ready for my day. I take a shower, and I look in the mirror, and I say, "We are going to make this a good day. We are going to make this a good day." And before I leave out of the shower to do what I have to do in the morning, brush my teeth, dry off and get myself ready for that day, I look in the mirror and I say, Ernest, I love you. And when you say that, you say it with conviction, and a lot of people are afraid that a lot of people may look at them and say you talking to yourself, or you're going crazy. But there's nothing wrong with saying to yourself, to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. There's nothing wrong with that. And by doing that, good people, it is easier for me now to go out and love other people. Oh, I love people. I love people. I genuinely love people because it's easy, because I love myself. I love meeting new people. I love shaking hands with people. I love talking to people. I love helping people because I love myself. If I did not love myself with people, it will be greatly hard for me to reciprocate the love in return. It would be greatly hard for me to give that love back. So before you go off and decide that you want to fall in love again after a bitter breakup or a bitter divorce or a bitter marriage that you were previously in, that's why it's recommended that you take time out to get yourself together. But all in that same time, you ever heard of a person getting out of a relationship and they get right back into one, and then 9 times out of 10 that relationship don't work? It's because they didn't take that time out. They didn't take that time out to get in tune with themselves again. They didn't take that time out to love themselves again. So before you get out of that before you are at this stage now where you're not in that relationship because of whatever reasons, who did what and why, I don't know, but you're not in that relationship no more. Take time. Take time to get yourself together. Take time to focus on you. Take time to love you again, because it is absolutely hard for you to love any other person without loving yourself first. I used to have a complex, people. I used to have a complex about my face, my nose. I used to get teased a lot in school. I used to get teased a lot when I walked outside. I used to get teased when I was looking for dates. When I was, I ain't going front. I was on I was out there. I was, trying to find love, and people point out a lot. They point out a lot. They point out the fact that you had big ears, or they point out the fact that you have a big nose, or your teeth are not right, or one of your arms are not proportionate to the other arm. They point a lot of things out, people, because they just don't want to deal with it. They don't know how to deal with it. So I had a complex because the all too common thing that I was getting pointed out for was my nose. I didn't like my nose, even when I was little and then into adulthood. I didn't like my nose. And I said, if I was to ever come into some money, I'm gonna do the Michael Jackson thing. I'm gonna get my nose cut off, and I won't go extreme like he did, but I'm gonna fix my nose to make it proportionate to my face. But then I thought about it because years later I had a son, and he got my same nose, and I said I can't do that. Can't do that. And when I had my radio show, the Charm City Direct radio show, one of the co-hosts, Thick Kells, had a segment called Loving the Skin You're In. And it still resonates in me today. And every time when, you know, I think about that time that I didn't like my nose, but I grew to love me despite of what other people saw. And I said to myself, I love myself enough not to go through that drastic change to get my nose cut off or have it operated on. I'm going to accept me because this is me. There's no other person like you. There's no other you than who you are. So just because a lot of people didn't like my nose, oh well. Now I could have done something about it, but I chose not to, because if I was to alter my facial feature, maybe it wouldn't turn out the way I had envisioned it to be. So I just left it alone and accepted the fact. Now, if you don't like me because of my nose, I don't think we need to talk, because I love me. You'll be amazed, people, by people pointing out things or discrepancies about yourself. They're taking away the fact of the discrepancies within them. So they got to turn the attention away from them and bring it to you, to take the focus away from them. But they may have the same discrepancy. Something about their ear, or something about their eyes, or nose, or mouth, or teeth, hair. Remember the word cracking back in the day when somebody cracked on you? That a crack was, they focus on your discrepancies. They focus on your flaws and try to make you be belittle. They try to belittle you just to take the focus off of them. Because nobody didn't want to be cracked on. Nobody wanted to be cracked on, good people. So this message today is for you, and I want you to do a couple of things for me, for those who are watching right now, and you could do these right now where you're sitting at and within the sound of my voice. I want you to look at yourself and I want you to say hello. Introduce yourself. And in that moment, I want you to say, I love you. Don't be ashamed. If anybody is in the room with you, it's okay. I want you to say, first and foremost, introduce yourself. You got to introduce yourself sometimes. You just can't pop up on yourself sometimes. You introduce yourself and say hello. And once you introduce yourself, I want you to say, I love you. And you can go as far as giving yourself a hug. Because contrary to popular belief, people, if you don't do it, who will? If you don't love on yourself and love yourself, who will? And just by doing that, good people, and understanding the importance of loving yourself first, you can now go out and love people. It'll be much easier. And it'll be greatly rewarding. That is my message to you today, good people. Love yourself first before you love on others. And coming up, good people, we're going to pay some bills, but don't go nowhere. Stick around because more Sunday Morning Live is coming. All right? Don't go nowhere. Much more to come. We're going to pay some bills right quick.
The Charm City Direct TV merch store is here and open for business. Our mission is to serve everyone with the highest level of quality and respect, and with the best customer service experience ever. You will find just about anything at the Charm City Direct TV merch store, from t-shirts, hoodies, to backpacks and buttons, with all sizes and colors available. So go to www.shop.spreadshirt.com/charm-city-direct-tv-merch- and shop till you drop.
There is something about homemade treats that people cannot resist. The texture, the appearance, but most of all, the taste. If these things just activated your taste buds to have some delectable, tantalizing, and delicious treats, try Ellen's Sweet Treats for all of your dessert needs. Ellen's Sweet Treats specializes in a wide range of cakes, chocolate-covered strawberries, cookies, and pretzels, and more. And they are available for weddings, baby showers, gender reveal parties, birthday parties, and so much more. For more information about ordering and general questions, contact Linnea Neal on Facebook or call 443-589-4949. So place your order today to carve out your sweet tooth fix today.
You have a lot on your mind when you're moving, and life can get a little blurry. Let Focus Movers take the stress and worry of relocating off your back and onto their shoulders. Focus Movers is your complete moving solution for moving quickly. They pack, they carry, they move, and they deliver safely and securely. Professional with fair and honest rates, Focus Movers will help you move so you can focus on the things that really matter. Call 443-506-7905. That's 443-506-7905. Focus Movers. Safe, secure, fast.
And welcome back to Charm City Direct TV Sunday Morning Live. I am your host, the man that you all know and love, E. Digger. What's good with you, Terry? Sneaking in here. Make sure you check out Charm City Direct TV on all major live streaming platforms. Go to YouTube, which we are live right now. Go to Charm City Direct TV. Of course, we're on Facebook. I am on my personal page and Charm City Direct TV page. You can check me out right now on the Charm City Direct TV fan page at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. Also, we are live on Twitter or Periscope at Charm City Direct. Go there, check us out. And we're live on Twitch. And because of that, and the good people at Twitch, we are live right now at Charm City Direct TV. And also, we are live on mmbpradio.com. That's right, at www.mmbpradio.com. Make sure you head on over there. Check these good people out. Shout out to my man, DJ Smooth, the CEO and owner of MMBP Radio. Like I said, good people, loving yourself first before you can love others. It'll be greatly needed and greatly easy for you to do that. And You, like I said, people, you'll be amazed of how many people that don't love themselves, that don't love themselves enough to love others. So they would refuse to um they would refuse to love other people. Love yourself every day, every single day. I tell myself I love you. I tell myself congratulations. I tell myself I appreciate you. I tell myself great job. Even if nobody else does it, I love myself enough to say those things to myself. Sometimes you just have to have a me day because you appreciate yourself. Sometimes you gotta have a me day. Yet alone, you're not uh you're tired and you've been working all the time, and not because of that, or you could just have a me day just because you love yourself enough to pamper yourself, take care of yourself, especially now with people with this COVID pandemic, with the people on Federal Hill, the people in Congress, and people in the Capitol. Um, right. Sometimes you just have to encourage yourself. That is a song, people. Sometimes you just gotta encourage yourself, because if you don't, who will? And don't be ashamed, because if you feel ashamed, then what's the use of doing it? Sometimes you just gotta uplift yourself. I pray right now that the people who are walking around lost, the people who forgot to love, the people who most importantly forgot to love themselves. I pray for those folks right now. I pray for those folks that some way, somehow, that they can regain the trust, they can regain the love of what they had for themselves. I pray right now that the Lord God will bless them tremendously to love themselves again. And everybody that's watching this, I appreciate you all. I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for tuning in. And more importantly, I love you all. We come to this time of the program for just one more thing. That's right, good people. Just one more thing. And it comes with inspiration from R&B artist, singer, songwriter Tyrese. I want y'all to check out this quick video, and we'll be right back.
How much do you love yourself? Because if you understand the value of self-love, you'll never be friends with those type of people. Most of the people out here are running around empty. They have no sense of self, no sense of self-love. When I say self-love, it has nothing to do with celebrity, money, materialistic things, and all of the things that your negative mind could probably go to. It has nothing to do with self-love, it has nothing to do with looks, nothing to do with cars and any of the superficial things that one would assume that could make you love yourself even more. It's a matter of knowing your value. It's a matter of you saying, I don't have to be around these people in these type of environments and situations in order for me to finally see the value in myself. I love me independent of you loving me. I believe in me. I know my self-worth. I know clearly that I'm a child of God, and God has a purpose over my life, and if he didn't, I wouldn't be here anymore. I am here, and I have a purpose. There is no value in having wisdom, knowledge, insight, spirituality, love. Every day, I am a work in progress. Self-love is the cure to self-hate. I don't like you, I don't trust you, and I know you talking shit about me from behind my back. Why would anybody who truly loves themselves hang out with or mess with those type of people? Now, here are the worst type of people in the world to me. The people who literally hate your guts and dislike you, and you don't have a clue that they feel this way about you, because they're able to cover up all of their malicious energy and intentions towards you without giving you no trace that they don't fuck with you. And then when you finally find out, you're like, oh shit, you've been saying this and doing this and you feel this way about me? I had no clue. But when people show you who they are and you see it to the point where you're able to talk about it, can you believe what she said about me? Can you believe that? And you're able to talk about it. Then you get an invite from this same person that you was just sitting over dinner crying about the following week, and you show up. You don't love yourself for you to be hanging out with these type of people. Nobody who loves themselves would ever entertain the idea of ever fucking with these people. I love myself. I've worked too hard for all of these years to hang out with somebody that's talking about flipping 5,000 and turning it into 15,000. So guess what, homie? Go get your money. Go do whatever you gotta do to double and triple your paper. I'm out of here. Because I don't wanna be on the receiving end of whatever those consequences are that may come from you doing whatever it is that you're doing. And y'all know plenty of those type of people. They doing all of the negative, crazy, and dysfunctional shit every single day. All of the women, they jealous and envious of you. They talk all of this shit about every girl and everything they're doing, who they dating, who they sleeping with. You don't think they talking about you? Are you that special to where all of your homegirls talk shit about everybody and you don't think they talking about you? So when people show you who they are, you gotta believe it. And you have to make the adjustments according to all of these things that are revealed to you. And your family is mean, evil, spiteful, condescending, and messed up. But you're so desperate for the validation. That's my family, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know they be mean, talking about me and my wife and my kids, and they all mean and fucked up, but you know that's family, right? That's family? That's family. Oh, so they're allowed to tear you down because it's family. Doing cuts me even deeper because we actually have the same blood in our bloodstream. I would much rather a random person in the street talk shit about me and tear me down than my own family. I love me. I see the value in me. And I have to be careful of who and what I give emotional access to me. My daughter has gave me a bottom line. My daughter has created new standards for me. My daughter has changed my life forever. I didn't know what love was until she got here. What does that mean? It means that you will never see me in a random club. You will never see me at dinner if my dinner isn't purpose-driven. You will never see me hanging out or doing anything with anybody. I don't care who you are, how much money you're worth. I have visions, I have ideas, and I have goals. Now, I believe in connecting with people on a human level, but I am very mission and goal-oriented. That's who I am. And you can't get to the next level with all of the devils that you have in your life. You got so many negative, mean, evil, malicious, and dysfunctional people in your life and around your circles. This is the reason why you can't clear out the clutter and get to the next level. Self-love is the cure to self-hate. I'll say it again. Self-love is the cure to self-hate.
Self-love is the cure for self-hate. Shout out to Tyrese Gibson for that wonderful, wonderful message. I do apologize for some of the language that was used. When I first heard the first couple of words to this video, I instantly wanted it to be a part of this show today because of the message. But I didn't know he was dropping some profanity bombs in the message. But you get the picture. Self-love is the cure to self-hate. Love yourself. And from the people that watch, and one particular person, Erica, she wrote in the comments, she said, I love me some me. And I just wanted to say that, and shout out to everybody who tuned in, everybody who commented, everybody who took the time out to watch this show. You can watch this show again, like I said, in its entirety throughout the day on Charm City Direct TV. Also, you could go to my personal page and watch this program, this show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a inspirational, motivational show. It is designed to spread inspiration, motivation, to get you excited, to get you pumped up for the work week ahead, or just give you that boost, that necessary boost that you need in your life. And if you are a person of interest who would like to be a special guest, if you have a story, if you have anything that you would like to share in reference to inspiration, motivation, anything of the sort, would love to have you as a special guest on the show by going to my email, which is charmcitydirect73@gmail.com. In the subject bar, please write Sunday morning live submission, what it is that you would like to talk about, and you could be a guest on the next episode of Sunday Morning Live. Remember, this is a inspirational, motivational show. I would love to hear all stories of inspiration, all stories of motivation. If you are a motivational speaker, if you are a poet, if you are an artist with inspirational music, if you are a youth pastor, uh, 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 children's pastor, youth minister, you name it, with whoever you are that will offer some type of motivation, inspiration that could possibly help someone, I would love to talk to you. Again, send me your request at my email, charmcitydirect.tv at charmcitydirect73@gmail.com. In the subject line or the subject bar, please indicate Sunday morning live submission. Tell me who you are, what it is that you do. If you're an author and you have a book that's coming out that depicts any form of motivation or inspiration, I would love to talk to you. Last week I had the amazing Raymond Matthews live on the show. Raymond is a motivational speaker. He's a business owner. He is an entrepreneur. He is 3-time nominated for the of the Steve Harvey neighborhood awards, and he came on and delivered a powerful, powerful, powerful message. And we was talking about the topic, preparing yourself to be great. And I just want to say thank you, sir, for coming on to the show. And the week after that, I had my sister, Pinks, to come on, and we was talking about overcoming obstacles. And those two shows right there was a great impact, not only to me, but for someone who was watching. So if you are, whoever you are, if you have a message of inspiration, if you have a message of motivation, I would love to talk to you. Send me your request at charmcitydirect73@gmail.com. Hey, again, you have been great. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you, first and foremost, for tuning in. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate and love you all. Until next time, I holler at you when I smile at you. Love yourself before you love others. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay positive. Peace. Thank you for watching another great live broadcast on Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you head on over to YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitter for more great content on Charm City Direct TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow everything Charm City Direct TV.